if I took my position on a number line, so I'm standing somewhere on this line, if I multiplied it by 5 and subtracted 3, I'd be exactly on 0. So if I represented my position as x, well, if I multiplied it by 5 and then subtracted 3, I would be on 0. So that would be the same as being on 0. So one way to think of it is this location, 0, is the same as 5 times my position minus 3. Now this isn't exactly right. In fact, because we're talking about distances, this should be represented as an absolute value. But for now, we're going to see if this works and see if we can find a different place that makes this work or not. So if I solve this, what number can I multiply by 5 and then take 3 away to get 0? So this thing should be 3, right? Because 5 times something, if it gives me 3, then if I take away 3 from that, it gives me 0. So 5 times what equals 3? Some of you might recognize that this is 3/5. Some might recognize that 0.6. The way you can figure it out is you can take 3 and divide it by 5 to find out. Because 5 times what equals 3? 3 divided by 5 is that number. So I would be exactly at 3/5 on the number line. Now, can I be anywhere else? Is it possible to be anywhere else on this number line? No, in fact, you can't be anywhere else because this is the only place where you could multiply by 5 and subtract 3 to get to where you want to go. So this is the solution. Now, 2. Again, we want to go back. Absolute value is what these bars mean. They can be represented by 2 bars with something inside. And this means the distance from 0 that this point is on a number line. So let's look at these points on a number line. -6 is here. How far is -6 away from 0 on a number line? That distance is 6. Remember, distances are always positive. So this could be replaced. The distance from 0 that -6 is 6 minus the, and what about 6? How far is 6 away from 0? Well, that's also 6 away, so that could be replaced. The absolute value of 6 is 6 because the distance that 6 is away from 0 on the number line is 6 units. Minus, how far away is -1 from 0? Well, that is 1 unit away, so minus 1. So I end up with 6 minus 6 minus 1, which is equal to -1. So this expression can be simplified to -1. Again, so just reviewing the ideas here, you can find relative position even if you don't know it by a series of rules and absolute value. The distance from 0 that a point is on a number line.